Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm 40 here. We're here with
Sathe.
Alright, so what'd you play today?
I played Pure Thunder and I got 10th place out of 514. We're close to top 8, close.
I still counted it, it's good.
Cool.
Why Thunder?
Well, I like playing bad decks. Like, I really do. I picked this deck up after the Colossus hit. I don't like playing what everyone else is playing. But I thought it was good enough that I could do well, and we did well enough.
Okay. Alright, let's dig on into this.
Yeah, so the only hand trap that we played, the best hand trap, it's so good. It stops everything in their tracks. It stops Spiral in their tracks, Luminolights in their tracks. I played 2 Orcus, stops that. It's so good.
What were your matchups?
2 Spiral, 2 Orcus, 2 Lunalite, 1 Infernoid, 1 Metaphys, and then 1 Altergeist.
Okay.
Yep.
So you basically got everything today.
Yeah, lots of everything. We didn't have a repeat until round 6, but so this really does stop. Except game 1, round 1, I shotgun this when I'm going first, and turns out he's playing Metaphys, and whoa. Whoa. But besides that, it's so good. It really does stop everything in its tracks. This is Thunder Dragon. 3 Thunder Dragon, 3 Roar, 3 Dark, and 3 Matrix. So this is like all standard. You need the consistency cards. You play Desires, so you still want 3 of all of these. Dark's probably the best one in combination with Roar. And then this is a little different, 2 Hawk. It's good, but you really don't need it. Like, I banished it off Desires, both of them off Desires a couple times today, and it was like no problem. You can still win without it. It is a good extender, but you don't. If you need it, you can search it.
Okay.
1 Duo. This was awesome. I maybe should have played 2, but instead of playing a second duo, I played the 1 Levianeer, so I had 2 kind of boss chaos monsters.
How was the Levianeer?
It was awesome every time I saw it. You banish like Dark, Roar, Matrix, Chainlink 1 Levianeer, you know, pop everything, Chainlink 2, Roar, Chainlink 3, Dark, and then Chainlink 4, Matrix. So if they're negating anything, it's the Matrix, and then all the other good effects are going through and you're popping everything. So that was awesome.
So what would you want to cut for the second duo?
I don't know if I'd play the second duo. This was my 42nd card, so I'm already like pushing. You really don't want to go that high because this deck can break. So I don't think I would play second duo. If I did, I wouldn't play the Levianeer. You probably don't need 3 boss monsters.
Okay.
And then these are the normal summons. Aloof's better by far because it can turn any Thunder into like starters. Whereas this one, you need specific things. Like Hawk's really good with this. This plus Hawk is like Appaloosa Titan. But this plus a Thunder, and then any extender, the Thunder Fusion or the Instant Fusion or the Hawk is also Appaloosa Titan. And so that's the main play of the deck is Appaloosa Titan.
Okay.
And then it is Titan Turbo, so you need the fusions to make Titan. If you're not making Titan, you're gonna lose in Titan Turbo.
I support that.
Yeah, and then this deck can't have consistency problems, so I just try to make it as consistent as I could. Maybe 3 Desires, but
once again, like, what would you cut? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's already at 42, and I really wouldn't want to go
to 43 for another Desire. Like,
so, and 2 was fine. You don't need the +1. It does help, but you don't need it. So if you draw it and you get the +1, that's awesome. If not, you can still win. And then this was like the best little engine. So Titan Appaloosa is the main play. This is the better play. If you draw these, it's even better than Appaloosa because you Titan, you Scythe, they pass turn, and then you have the Fusion Engrave, you banish the Fusion to search the duo, and then this Titan in duo is game. And then if you search anything off, like if you banish a Dark, you can search and like pop as many things as you need. I was playing more of these, but I cut it to put the Dimensional Shifters in so I could go second functionally. You play 2 Scythe, because if you draw it, you can top it off Titan, so there's no reason not to play 2, especially with the Desires. You don't want to not have it and just have 4 dead cards.
The Titan defense play is actually pretty interesting to pop your own
Yeah,
side.
yeah, so, and they don't see that a lot of the times coming either.
Oh, absolutely not.
So they let it go through, and then you activate Scythe effect, and they're like, oh, and so you like set Titan Scythe, and then you search the duo, and you're attacking for game 9 times out of 10. So, Titan Turbo. Instant fusion targets to make Titan, and then this is really good, especially with Claw Thief. You can like instant fusion, steal something, and then if you can Claw Thief, bring it back, you can steal lots of things. So that was really good. you want to make this as much as you can. So it's like a 2 or 3 card combo depending on which 2 or 3 cards you have, because there's just a bunch of different ways to do it. So like I said, you make that, and you can like Titan, Appaloosa's Sanctum, one of the 6 or 7 Sanctums does happen. I think it happened like 5 or 6 times today, and you're just not losing. I made this probably like 10 or 11 games today, it's all the time. I didn't make any of these today. I thought they'd be good, especially against Altergeist, these guys, because you can like make BLS with Duo or a Titan or whatever, and I thought it'd be good, but I only played one Altergeist, and I didn't make any of these, any of those 3. IP and Unicorn, it's really good, because if you end on this, what you're going to do is you're going to like search 2 Thunder Dragons, and then you just free pitch the Thunder Dragon off the Unicorn. You always need the Phoenix. Linkribo for the Matrix, and then Cross Sheep. This card is so good. It is what makes Appaloosa super easy. If you can get to a Link 2 in any way, there's just a bunch of different ways to do it. You can like Allure Aurora, or you can have Aloof plus any Thunder gets to it, and then if you have Instant Fusion or anything like that, this just instantly turns into the Appaloosa by special summoning like the Aloof from Grave or whatever it was. So that's why Appaloosa is so easy to make in this deck with Titan. This got Gamma a lot today too. People were like rightly scared of it.
That's fair.
And then the side deck was like a little bit of a mess. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect today. I knew I wanted this for Spiral, and good against Luna Lights too, rank 4 Turbo. This is good against Spirals when they're like doing Appaloosa, the bigger Appaloosa plays with Sleeper and not the Tri-Gate, so if you see they're not making the Tri-Gate, then you're going to side that in. It's obviously good against control decks too. 2 Danko. Yeah, so it's searchable off the Fusion, so I didn't think I needed 3, but I played 1 Altergeist, and I did draw it against them. I actually drew Danko, Prinkatops, plus Fusion.
You're a disgusting human being.
Plus Instant Fusion, plus Dark, plus Hawk, and it was just crazy. The 1 Thunder Kaiju, it's also searchable off the Fusion, so I just the 1 in case there was anything I thought it might be a problem. 1 Reboot and 1 Order. You kill so easily that this is an awesome card. I sided this going first against Spiral. It's really awesome if you can shut off their field spell, but not even that. Their Where Are Thous, their 1-for-1s and everything. It just helps a bunch. They're big reds. I sided this if I was going first against control decks, but I only played 1 Altergeist and I 2-0'd them, so it didn't really come up a lot. And then I played a second Trap Trick. So I'm playing 1 Trap Trick in the main, and then I'm siding 1. So that way, if I was playing against like Altergeist, I would side these 2 in, and then I'd have this and another Trap Trick in main deck, so I'd have 4 copies. But if I was playing against a combo deck, you still side this in going first, and then you just have more copies of Sanctum, so you can Titan Sanctum them.
Okay, give me the rundown of your matchups here.
Yeah, so round 1, I played against Metaphys, like I said, with the Dimensional Shifter shenanigans. That was really funny. I won that, so I started off 6-0. I beat that. Round 2, I think, was Luna Lights. I beat that. Round 3 was Orchist. Dimensional Shifter carried that game 3, I won't lie. Round 4 was Spiral. It was just a really simplified game state, and he wasn't able to out Titan towards the end, so I won that. Round 5 was Dinosaurs. He kind of bricked game 3. He didn't end on the best board, and I just kill people if they don't end on the best boards. And 6 was the second Orchist. Won that one. Round 7 was my first loss. I actually just misplayed really bad and forgot to link off a Thousand Eyes Restrict into Linkribo, so I had like pretty much game on board with all my Titans and Duo and Levinews, but I couldn't attack because I forgot to link off my Thousand Eyes, so level 5 Hearts can't attack. So I ended up just having to pass instead of clearing his board. So that was my first loss, and then I lost to Spiral after that. It was 2 losses in a row. And then my last 2, I forget what I played right after Spiral, but then round 10 I played against Luna Light and Titan Appaloosa Sanctum, and they're not coming back from that.
So what was your second loss then?
It was, the first one was to Infernoids, and then right after I lost to Spiral.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 losses in a row. 6-0, 2 losses, and then won the last 2.
Okay. Anything that you want to change?
I I might want to find a way to fit this in the main deck, but I just don't know what I don't want to go more than 42. I want to go 40, but I don't know what I'm going to cut for that, because Dimensional Shifter was just so good. There's no way I'm cutting that from now on. 2 Hawk was fine.
And you're not about to go down to 1 side.
Yeah, you just, like I said, you can't, if you're doing Desires, you can't do that. And like I said, 2 is not bad because you just pop it off Titan. So I just don't know where I'd find the room. Maybe occasionally I'd side out a Solar and a Matrix, but I like having them in the main deck, especially with Desires. So I think it was good as is. If I can figure a way to fit this in, it might be better.
Okay. Any shoutouts?
Yeah, so I'm sponsored by Gamers Gauntlet, Team GG. Shout out to Sunny, best vendor in Michigan. Shout out to these guys I rode with, Jacob and Anthony. Shout out to my friend Chong. He has never topped the regional, and today he won, so congrats to him. That was exciting. Shout outs to Devin and Keenan, who loaned me a bunch of very expensive cards, the Appaloosa, the BLS, and the Abramax. Shout out to my daughter, love of my life. And I think that's it.
Alright, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.